Hey guys, welcome back to EA Sports FC 24 Arsenal career mode. I promise you guys that I am going to do a live commentary, and here I am. And right now, the mic it's on right now. I'm recording, so yeah, I don't think there will be any difficulty or any error today. Hopefully, we can just have fun. So, like I said in the last episode, I was thinking about changing the slider. I think have been scoring 70 goals already in the league, and at times where we score quite a lot of goals, which it's not a problem. But the problem is if you frequently scoring a lot of goals like that, at one point it's going to become boring. And to me, it's not boring, but the fact that it's for the sake of a little bit of a realistic career mode, I actually want to do that. Changing slider, I don't know whether if it's going to, diminish the time or the chance of me winning anything this season. I mean, so far we have been looking very good, at least for the majority of half of the season where we have been winning a lot of games. So I don't know if changing slider will minimize that chance. Hopefully not, but I think this slider that I saw on Twitter might be a fun one to use. Apparently, a lot of people liked it. I haven't tried it yet, so it's going to be a big risk. This is the user sliders here, and this is the CPU slider. So shot error, and also pass error is significantly higher than the user sliders. But when you go back to the match game setting, put 5 minutes ultimate player based difficulty. I cannot do a competitor mode. I just can't. Just actually hurts a lot. Just couldn't do anything. I'm gonna actually turn off the quick substitutions or quick substitutes. So that's pretty much it for the settings. I've changed that, demonstrated that, and right now we are heading into the January transfer window. First day of the January transfer window. It's going to be a very eventful one because we're going to sign quite a bit of players, hopefully 2 or 3 in this January transfer window. So on top of that, we're going to play 3 games today. Sunderland away for the FA Cup third round, and then semi-final. First leg away against Brentford at G Tech Community Stadium, and then we're going to end off this this episode with the Crystal Palace at home. I'm going to show you the shortlisted player. By the way, this episode might be a little bit longer than usual because, again, we're going to sign a few players and also play the game as well. And I can't really shorten that at all. Plus, I talk a lot. But looking at the email, look at that. Look at that. A lot of people have left already. El Neni has gone. Cedric has gone. Hein has gone. So we have Strength, the team, with 3 less player permanently. Aziz is gone. Sousa is gone. Walters are gone as well. Both of these 3 players are on loan at the moment. So good luck to them. Monthly report at the moment. I mean, Freddie Hood looks really good at the moment. I mean, it's been 5 months and I haven't signed him, so I think he might be maturing at the moment. So I'm gonna sign him up. Callum Wallen looks really good. Not Leo Wills. Benjamin Dot will be staying for a few more months, I guess, and same as Harrison Lucas, going into the Youth Academy report or Youth Squad monthly report. And looking at Joyce, still looking very good at the moment. But I just hope that that potential goes up from 74 to 80. Then I can start signing him or putting him into the senior squad. We need to call up one player at the moment. But the fact that since Joyce, it's that good in the academy level, I don't know if I want to sign a striker at the moment. I think this is a perfect time to review the objective because I think one of the objective is to sign 3 players from Asia, which I think is completely ridiculous. This is the one. I mean, it's on critical priority as well. So what am I supposed to do, right? I mean, get a streak of 7 wins in home league matches. I think we're almost there. So I assume we might be able to do that. But the sign 3 players born in Asia is completely stupid. And right now, I just have to sign players for the sake of completing that because it's on critical, and I believe our rating dropped a little bit. Is it? Or is it not? I mean, the bar kind of went down a little bit. 80, nothing changed. We haven't won anything yet, so they can't really judge us based on that. Instead, the only thing that I could possibly do, these players, I will talk about that later. I'm going to sign 3 players at the moment. How about that? Dai Wei Zhen, or Chen Dai. He used to play for Wolves and also play for Bury as well. My mom's best friend's son. Hopefully he's watching this video. I met him a few times, cool kid, but I don't think I've talked to him recently. So I guess we just have to do this. Pay the. Actually, you know what? Let's try to begin the negotiation. Hopefully we can swap some players that we don't need. I can't really think of any players at the moment. Oh, maybe Torin. You know what? I'm just gonna send. I'm gonna send Taylor Foreign there. Let's see what they're gonna say about it. 1 million. I mean, honestly, we have a lot of money. I'm not particularly worried about that, but you know what? I'm gonna do all the transfers, and I will show you guys at the end. I have completed 2 of the 3 signings from Asia. I signed Chulin, 1.5 million. I know he doesn't worth that much, to be honest, but we have plenty of cash. I'm not particularly worried about it at all. I'm gonna actually I think I can release the player. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that, to be honest. I mean, I did the objective, so I mean, technically the players belong to ours, but I'm not gonna keep him. Same as Bai Yang. I got him for a swap deal with Foreign. So I think we're okay. We're going to release that player. I think the maximum player that we can release is 3. And actually, I had failed to sign Tai Wei Chen. I'm going to come back to that deal later and potentially keeping him, I guess. So here is the transfer shortlist. I know some of you guys already saw a bit from the last scene. But these are the players that Arsenal did link with before. Oh, well, you know what? I don't think we can sign Evan Ferguson. I think they just, Leverkusen just signed them. So I guess this is pretty much off the chart. I'm going to remove him. But the recent rumor going around that Arsenal might be signing is actually Pedro Neto. Towards the ACL a couple years ago and came back very, very strong. And he, I think against Man City, he made that good solo run from the right. And this guy is pretty much the direct competitor or he's some sort of a substitution for Bukayo Saka. So he is the first player that I can think of. So I'm going to go ahead and sign them right now. I'm going to offer, well, honestly, the thing is we have a lot of money and I don't want to upset Wolves for that. So I'm going to just match the exact valuation. 16.5, they want Reece Nelson, but I don't want Reece to go because, I did increase the injury frequency a little bit. So just in case, we're just going to do that. 16, they want a little bit more. You know what? Tension is high. So I'm going to just submit the offer. It's fine. 6 million more than the valuation. But in real life, he costs around 60 million. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue with that. So Pedro Neto, hopefully there's any complication behind this deal. Sporadic. Ooh, you know what? I don't quite agree his role. But if he wants to be a sporadic player, I'll let him be. As long as we have a good player in hand. I mean, he doesn't want to take a pay cut, which, fair enough. You're moving to a bigger club. I'm going to accept that. And Pedro Neto, ladies and gentlemen, it's our first January transfer signing. Our first signing of this series. And I'm happy to take him on board. Left-footed player. Even though it's stated that he's a left midfielder, but he is going to be converted as a right winger, and he will be pretty much the direct competitor, or he is the type of player that provide competition and also coverage for Bukayo Saka just in case. And at the moment, Kosher Dewberry, I think I'm going to just loan him out. I'm not going to sell him. I'm not going to sell good youngsters like him, but Pedro Neto is the first player that we signed. Number 13, which is not going to be the case. We're number 17, which I will show that to you guys later, but this is certainly a very good deal. I hate this animation as well. I don't understand why they have to rate the transfer D. I don't give a damn, to be honest. So in terms of the back four consideration, we have 7 defenders in total. Ben White can play on the right. Tomiyasu can play on the right, but I felt like I couldn't really find any sort of relevancy in terms of Arsenal signing a new left back. I think based on what we're seeing, Timber will be playing on the left as well, and also Tomiyasu can play as a left back. And honestly, I think Tomiyasu strive as a left back in the Arsenal system, so which means that I'll be going for the right back. And I know one of my potentially subscriber, one person suggested that either signing Mazwari from Morocco or from Bayern Munich or Hakimi. But honestly, I felt like Hakimi would be, I think that's way too overloaded. I want a same level as Ben White, but I felt like Hakimi, it's another level to Ben White. And I don't intend of, dropping Ben White because of that issue. So I don't think Hakimi would be a good option. It's either Masrari or Coyote. I think Coyote recently, based on Football Italia, Arsenal have sent scout to look at him, and honestly, he's quite versatile as well. I pretty much very like that, to be honest. So even though he doesn't have a price tag or anything, I'm gonna go ahead and go for this offer. So 2.5 million for Coyote. Okay, so if he worth 2.5 million, I don't know how his real rating's gonna go. But he's a young player. I can develop him, and I don't know if there's going to be a next season. But next season he will play a great part, and so is this season as well. So it's going to be a prospect. So I assume he's going to be in the 65 rated area, which is fine. I can also sub him in some of the games as well. 4-year deal, no release clause, perfect. And let's see, the salary is going to be a tough one. I think I'm going to offer him 30K. I don't want to mess up this transaction. Plus, we have quite a lot of money in the bank. So, well, even after signing him, we still have 148 million left. So, and he's going to say yes. Is he? Please. Oh, that's a reasonable offer. Thank God. Well, 2 signings have secured in the bag. Coyote is the second signing. A youngster playing for Fiorentina will be moving to Arsenal. 19-year-old. He can play on the right back, left back, and also right wing back, something like that. And this is pretty much based on a real-life report from Football Italia. Even though Arsenal in real life haven't really made a concrete report to him, but apparently he is the rising star on the Italian side. I'm excited to have him to provide coverage competition for Ben White. He is young. He will strive, but he would definitely not wear that number 3 jersey. But I just wanna know his real rating in general. Let's look at this. 2.5 million. I'm sure it's a good deal, isn't it? I mean, his release clause, to be fair. 3.7 bad negotiation. Okay. 65. Perfect. It's a pretty good deal in the end. I paid 2.5 million for a 65 rated player. Tie him down on a 4-year deal. Perfect. So, Morari, I don't think he will be part of it anymore. So there's a few more players that I might potentially sign. Subimendi is one of them. Arsenal had made a pretty good link with them. But I don't think Arsenal might be making an offer. Onana is another good player as well, which I'm looking to bring if possible. Vlahovic, I want to bring him, to be honest. I mean, I want to give him a second chance. I'm not saying Eddie, it's bad, but I felt like, we could possibly use his caliber. 6'3". We have been looking for players like him, so I might potentially sign him later on. But right now, that's all I can do. Ferran Torres. He did really, I think he had a link with Arsenal before, but I felt like it's not quite happening. I removed Rafinha as well. I don't think we need him. Mark Rahi still on the short list. New boys in the new Arsenal shirt. Look at Michael Coyote looking very, very good right here with the Arsenal jersey. He'll be wearing number 26, having the showing great potential tag on him. 65 rated. I think I'm very satisfied with this signing. And the next player to be introduced is Pedro Neto. Of course, I went to the development plan to convert him into a right winger. Hopefully, it's going to boost up his rating just a little bit, and potentially by the end of the season, making sure that he hit that 80 mark. We have received a transfer offer for Leandro Trossard, but honestly, I still see him as a big plan. I could potentially cash him in, and even if I have to cash him in, it has to be next season, but I don't want to let a player like him go in the middle of the season. Alright, first game in today's episode. Finally, after signing a couple of players, I think it's time to showcase how good these players can integrate into Arsenal. And of course, trying out with the new slider. Hopefully, everything will be fine. We're going away to Stadium of Light to play against Sunderland. This is the starting lineup for the first game. I made a complete different starting 11. I know I'm risking it all, but honestly, I'm very excited with this new slider and also new players being introduced into the squad. Neto on the right and also Coyote on the right. And, well, actually, you know what? Let's start from the bottom. David Raya apparently feeling unhappy at the moment, so I don't know how I'm going to deal with the transfer later. But back forward, Tomiyasu, Kiwior, Timber, Coyote. In the middle, we have Vieira, Smith Rowe, Jorginho. And up front, we have Nelson, Nketiah, and Neto. First game with the slider. Let's see how it is going to go. I know it could be turning out to be disaster. I mean, looking at how the ball roll, it's definitely going to be more difficult. I'm not sure if I like the slider at all. Maybe it's a little bit more realistic. I think it is more, but the gameplay is slightly a little bit slow. But this is what we have to face. Oh my god, Pedro Neto scored on his debut. Guess what? It's his header. I don't think he is well known with his header. But in this game, it's well known that it's very easy for you to score from a corner kick and scoring from a header as well. But great delivery by Vieira. Honestly, I have no complaint. I changed the slider. I make it a little bit more difficult, a little bit more slower. And I still somehow score goals like this. So 1-0 to the Arsenal. Oh, beautiful. Coyote on the right. Pick a good pass in the middle. To Nelson. Oh, to Tomiyasu. He almost got there, but Coyote looking like a very, very good player so far. I mean, every time when we expose the Sunderland defense is all through him. Here comes Vieira for a corner kick. To Pedro Neto. Go out for a corner. Oh, Jorginho wins the ball back. To Eddie. Oh, he has to go by himself. Oh, good save by the goalkeeper once again. Denying for another shot. Oh, Coyote. How is this guy so good? He's only 19 and he plays like he has, tons of experience in front of him. Oh no, that's a good play by Sunderland. But we dispossess the ball. We keep on going again. Here comes Nelson to Tomiyasu on the left. Go on, Tomiyasu. He's running out of gas. To Eddie. Oh. Alright, that's a free goal. Poor defending by the Sunderland players. And we have taken 2-0 lead after, I don't know how many chances we had, but certainly quite a ton. 10, at least 10 of them. But Pedro Neto scoring the first one. Eddie scoring the second one. But so far, we still have 20 more minutes to go. Coyote, the new signing, Michael Coyote, is certainly looking like a baller, even though he's not quite directly contributing in this play, but overall game he has been tremendous. I'm going to make all 5 changes right here. Trossard on the left, Saka on the right, Havertz in the middle alongside with Thomas Partey, and Ben White will be replacing the man of the match, Coyote. Oh, here comes Saka. He's running by himself. Come on, Eddie, make that run. Go on. Make it 3-0. And even though I changed the slider and it's still on ultimate difficulty, it still feels the same. I mean, the game is slower. But still, we're playing against Sunderland, right? I mean, definitely Eddie has to score from that position, and he did. But that solo run by Bukayo Saka was amazing, and more importantly, the finish was also great. Oh, what the hell was that? What the hell was that? Oh, my clean sheet is gone. Just from a set pieces like that. Kiwior's fault or Raya's fault? I don't know. Trossard, seeing Tomiyasu making that run. Beautiful. Tomiyasu has a score here. And goalkeeper makes another great save. Last chance right here before the end of the game. Saka couldn't hit this one in. Process in the middle. Oh, not a bad one. Vieira on the left. One more chance. Straight at the goalkeeper. Well, guys, 3-1 win against Sunderland. Not much of a challenge. Honestly, Michael Coyote, it's the man of the match for me. He has been sublime throughout the whole game. Pedro Neto as well. I mean, looks like the partnership between Coyote and Pedro Neto looking amazing. And we're through to the next round. Well, 2 players have returned to Arsenal. Omar Rekic and also John Jules. Ooh, this is going to be a very interesting one. I mean, I have no plans to integrate them into any of the games, or not for a foreseeable future. And they are at around a time where I feel like they can possibly move on from the club. Rakic is 22 euros, still 66 rated. I don't think he will make it. Same as Tyrese John Jules as well. I feel like this player has been with Arsenal for the past decade. He's been here since he was a kid, I think. But honestly, I really don't think we need their services anymore. Well, I think a lot has happened so far in this episode, and I think if I decide to record 2 more games, then the episode's going to be more than 40 minutes. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to play one more game. First leg of the semifinal against Brentford away from home at the G-Tech Community Stadium. So this will be the last game before we move on to the next episode. Again, we're still in the January transfer window, that period. So I will still be doing live commentary for until the end of the January transfer window. We still have a lot more to do. I mean, we have 148 million to spend, and there are a few more players that I'm looking to bring in before the end of the January transfer window. So let's go ahead and go to the Brentford game. I don't care if you guys think that this is only a Carabao Cup or just an energy drink cup. It is still a competition, so I decided to put on a very strong starting 11. David Raya in goal. I want him to make back-to-back appearances, especially in the cup competition. Back four, we have Zinchenko, Gabriel, Saliba, Ben White. Midfield 3, we have Declan Rice, Partey, and also Odegaard. Front 3, Martinelli, Jesus, Saka. And honestly, I don't think anybody has recovered nicely from the last game. So this is the bench that we have gotten. But honestly, I felt like, and I really do wish that FIFA should have added 2 more substitution spot for realism. Going away to Brentford is always difficult, especially playing the cup tied as well. I think both teams are actually going to go at it. So, I mean, it doesn't look like Brentford's putting up an easy team or a weak team. So we got to go head to head. Oh my god, another set piece coming in as well. Thank god this time Raya saved it. That would have been a poor start. Oh, good tackle. Right now, here comes a counter attack. Come on, Odegaard. Square him off. Martinelli, make that run. And we're pretty much through. We need support in the middle. Or maybe go by himself. Oh, let's go, guys. Let's go. 16 minutes in, Martinelli scores. And honestly, I was thinking about it. When I was shooting past that goalkeeper, I thought, is David Raya even allowed to play? But I believe from multiple sources, I think he's allowed to play in the cup tied. And I'm sure I don't think he'll be wearing the Brentford jersey anymore. I don't think at the moment. It's looking likely he's going to be leaving regardless whether he goes. Martinelli to Jesus being knocked off, and he is injured. Where is he grabbing? Is it his knee? Declan, oh no! Oh my god. Please tell me Jesus is fine. Not a broken toe. Please don't be a broken toe. Please don't be a broken toe. Please. I mean, I have to take him off. I don't want to risk anything. And the only player who can play up front right now, it's Kai Havertz. Let's give him a go, and hopefully Jesus. Hopefully it's not something serious. Oh no, we got spun on just like that, and it's a deflection as well off Saliba. This is Josh Da Silva, the former Arsenal man. Well, he scored an equalizer, and they're back into this game. Zinchenko, help! What is Zinchenko doing? What a good save by David Raya. I don't need this kind of tension towards the end of the first half. Please, please blow the whistle. I'm still bugged by the fact that Gabriel Jesus is being pulled off. I just hope it's nothing serious. Oh my god. Odegaard, good job. Come on. Comes a counterattack. Keep on running. Kai in middle. Go for it. Go for it. Let's go. 2-1. Oh my god. It's been very stressful throughout the whole game. I mean, knowing that the slider has make the gameplay slower, and it makes it even more anxious for me not to concede, especially I mean, Brentford had a few chances here and there, but Kai Havertz answer one back, and we are in the lead once again. So 3 more changes here. Jorginho coming on in the midfield. Hopefully he is going to provide experience right now. Tomiyasu as the left back and Trossard as the left wing. Come on, last 5 minutes of the game. Umbrema on the left. He's been very dangerous. And Tomiyasu dealt with him perfectly. And here comes Tommy on the left. I mean, that's the thing. I can't keep on going forward. I mean, nobody's making that sort of run. To Saka. Spreads it wide to Ben. Now, Ben has to go. He has to go for it. He has to go for it. Oh, that's not a good cross. But don't worry. Tommy is here. And we give the ball away. Last, 4 minutes? 4? Is it 4? Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Take him down, Declan. Oh, Trossard, you beauty. You hard-working beast. To Jorginho. Yep. Find that space. He's not the fastest, but that's fine. That's a foul. That has to be a foul, ref. Blow the whistle right now. Oh, thank God. It's been a stressful game. But honestly, even though I said I hated the slider in the first game because I'm not used to it, right now I'm a little bit used to it. It makes it even more challenging. It's even make it more realistic in terms of how we're trying to play. The whole gameplay is slowed down by quite a mile, but honestly, I'm loving the intensity right now. I feel like opposition has more chances than before. Again, this is what I love about this new slider. That's pretty much the end of the episode, but well, I am still hesitating to go into the email. I don't want to see what's going on. Shall we? Notification and Gabriel Jesus. It's out for 4 weeks. Okay, not the worst thing in the world, but certainly I think we need some sort of coverage in the middle. I've amped up a little bit with the injury frequency, so I think that could be a potential problem to the squad. So, yeah, 4 weeks, it's not bad. Could have been better if it's only like some sort of a strained knee or something. Actually, a strained knee, strained calf, muscular injury. It's not the worst. Martinelli, Liverpool won't sign him. You know what? They're stupid. They're not going to get Martinelli off Arsenal or off me. Never. Never. Looking at standing to conclude the episode, we're still at the top of the league. I don't think we play any of the Premier League today, but the good thing is we are through to the next round in the FA Cup, I believe, round 4. There's quite a bit of replay, so we don't know the schedule yet, but we beat Brentford for the first leg 2-1, and right now we're going back to the Emirates Stadium, hopefully beating them once again and go through to the final, hopefully. Either playing against Liverpool or Man City. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in a bit.